this is okay. This is so new to me, but this is my YouTube channel. I started this a long time ago, but I never posted here, so this is my first video actually doing this. So don't blame me. My English is of course not the best because I'm from Finland, so accents. But for today's video, I decided to tell a paranormal story from my childhood because, well, paranormal things is something I love, and because I've been watching Sam and Colby probably in marathon. They're one of my favorite YouTubers, obviously, and I started to get into all this spiritual stuff, and just came out of the blue. But I remembered something when I was probably 8, I think. It was in my old apartment, not in this house or in this room. What you see in the background. This is my new house, so this was in an apartment where, when I asked, it was there like died some old lady, I don't know. Okay, let's get to the point. Anyway, so I was 8 years old. It was, if I remember right, probably 10 p.m. My parents were asleep. Their room, their room was like, if this was there was the bathroom, and their room would be there. Then there was a hallway from the living room to where my room was, and I can see from my room to the kitchen, so the door would be like where the kitchen was. So I was just laying in my bed. I couldn't get sleep, so I just read comics because that's what I did. So I remember hearing like, walking noises, like, I don't know, it's not walking. Anyway, walking noises. So I was like, okay, did one of my parents came? So I sit on the bed, like sit up and look in the kitchen because my room's door would always be like open because that was what I was, the kitchen, so I could see in the kitchen. So when I look in the kitchen, I see like a shadow figure. So I think it looked like my mom, but it wasn't my mom because it was a bit taller than my mom. I'm a bit taller than my mom, so you can imagine my mom is like maybe there. So it was a bit taller, maybe that tall, a bit taller than my mom. So, and it wasn't my dad because my dad is this tall. So I was like, okay, who the f is that? So the thing, whatever it was, opened the fridge. I could see just a black silhouette. Like it was literally, I couldn't see anything else. I could just see from the light a black silhouette. I was like, okay, what the f was that? Because I can't swear. When I was 8, I was like, okay, what the flip was that? Okay, there. So I was like, okay, that's not my mom. That's not my dad. So it just like opens the fridge. So I'm like staring at it, maybe a minute, I don't know, a couple of seconds. I don't know, I can't count. I don't remember that far. So I was looking at it and I was like, just didn't know what to do. I couldn't speak. I just didn't want to move. Then it closes the fridge door. Then of course I can't see anything much because it's clearly pitch black. This was probably in the fall. So then it wasn't there anymore. Then I started to hear like footsteps going back somewhere. Then there was silence. Okay, that was around maybe 10 minutes of silence. Just I was like, okay, maybe I'm seeing shit. Guess that was not. Maybe I was seeing things. Guess it was. Maybe I was tired and just thought of things. Then I started to hear like taps and slaps and stuff. And then I hear what probably freaked me out the most. Though the shadow figure got me scared as well. I hear like the bathroom door slam shut, like literally slam shut. It wasn't like someone putting it shut, it was literally slam shut. So that got me scared. I literally laid down and closed my eyes because I was that scared, and I'm a fucking 80-year-old. What do you think I will do? So I was there, and that almost happened every night. I wouldn't see the shadow figure, I didn't see it that much anymore, but I would hear like bangs, scratches, like taps, and I don't mean like from other apartments, from that apartment complex. There. Anyway, it wasn't like that. It was really inside my apartment. So inside of it, like they were so loud. And when I would ask my parents the next morning, like, did you guys hear any sounds last night? Of course, my dad didn't hear anything because he sleeps like a goddamn rock. But my mom was like, no, I didn't hear anything. It's like I was overhearing those things. And because I was 8, so I didn't know about any paranormal stuff. But when I started to get older, I started to realize that maybe I was seeing it, like dead. I don't know if the shadow figure was a dead person, I'm not sure. It's just literally, I couldn't see anything, it was just a black silhouette. So, I don't know what that was. I haven't seen it. I don't think so, at least. I don't want to see it again, that's for sure. It was odd, I can say. And I know this sounds fake, but it was not fake. I remember this very well from my childhood. It was just weird. And I know probably most people won't like believe this shit, but I'm saying, because you're literally just looking through the screen and watching this, but still it was real. I know that. Because, of course, my parents don't believe in any paranormal stuff. So, of course, it won't really bother them that much. But if you, like I was, open, and I was a young child, and young kids are usually more like open and could see more like spiritual, like spirits and entities, basically. So that was like my paranormal thing. Of course, it got throughout when I lived in that apartment. When we moved to a new apartment, it's not this house still, it was another apartment. It literally just stopped. It was only in that apartment where I lived until I think I was 10 when we moved to another apartment. It wasn't far from that, but it was not the same apartment. It all stopped. I didn't hear those things anymore. And when I asked like my dad about the apartment where we lived first, my dad said, oh yeah, that apartment. Yeah, I know that there like a woman died there, like an old woman. I think what the silhouette was an old woman. I'm just drawing shit here, but I think it was that what I saw that one night. But I'm still not completely sure if it was just some shadow figure, because I don't want to see a shadow figure anymore. Hopefully. I mean, I don't think I have any attachments, or I do, because this is another paranormal when I was last year, actually. This is school. Of course, we love school. But yeah, we're waiting for art class to start. It's like in the basement, or like, fuck, how do I explain this? So school is like 2. It goes like, here's the middle part, then goes like this. The other side is like middle schoolers, fuck, how do I, like 1 grade, 2 grade, 3 grade, 4 grade, and 5th grade. That's that side. Then the middle part is like a lunch area. Like there's the cafeteria, couches, like hanging racks. I'm sorry, I think that's not the right thing, but still. And lockers for us 8th graders, 7th graders, and 9th graders. Like lockers there. So that's and then it's the other half, what is 7th graders, 9th graders, 8th graders and 9th graders, I can count. So that is that one. In the basement of where the younger students, I'm just going to say younger students, where there's like the downstairs area, then goes to the basement, like 2 steps, just like this. There's a class door where the teachers come in, then go back down, and there's like an art class and crafts class. So you're waiting for art class to start. Like I test the art class's door handle to just see if it's locked. Of course it's locked because no one came. There was no teacher there, so it was locked. So I was like, okay. it's locked, I can't get in. So we were talking with our friends. We weren't that close. The door was like here, and me and my friends were like there. So we were just talking. I don't remember what we were talking about. Anyway, so the door, it's locked, like I explained. It was locked. It just slowly opens. Like, actually, this is true. Even I could get one of my friends here and prove that, but right now my friends are home. Because we got home. Yes, our school ended. I'm gonna say 30 minutes ago still. The door like slowly opens. And me and my friends look at each other like, is the teacher there? So me and one of my friends go like to the door and like peek in, like, okay, is the teacher there? There was no one. Actually, there was fucking no one. I'm not sure this can be debugged. I think it was like maybe the lock malfunction, but still it was fucking creepy because I knew that I tested that door like, okay, this is fucking locked. I can't get in, and then it just slowly opens after 5 minutes probably, if I can count. So that was another that was recent, and more recent is when this was when I get downstairs. Like, this was open when this happened. Like, it was, here's a table, like it was open. So I was just laying in my bed. You can see in the background there. I was laying there. I was watching Sam and Kobe Surprise. I think I was watching the Ordnance House from Sam and Kobe. You know, if you watch Sam and Kobe, you know that video. I was watching that, and then suddenly, because here it's a light so I can see the stairs, and the light from the stairs starts like flicker really rapidly. That goes on, then it stops when I look at it, and when I look back, about 5 minutes go past, maybe 10, I don't know, and then it starts to flicker again. And when I looked at it, I was like, okay, this is no, I'm not having this shit again. And then it stops, and it didn't happen for the rest of the day. It was just really weird. I know the light wasn't malfunctioning because it's literally on right now, but I can open it up because you guys couldn't see anything. So that is that. Like, there's so much, and I don't know if it's just because, well, one of my sisters and my other sisters have experienced paranormal things. Like, actually, one of my sisters, there was like two of my older sisters at home, not in this house, but it's like down the road. And they were like, one of my sisters were like, you know those old computers, I'll put it in the screen, like those old computers. And she was like there, it was like in the living room area. Fuck, I can do this. And then at the corner of my sister's eye, she sees that the other sister, one of my others, like walks to the kitchen, takes the turn to the kitchen, and then it probably, I'm telling this how my sister explained, probably 10 minutes go by, and it's like, okay, she hasn't come out of the kitchen, is everything okay? So she like turns like this to look at my sister. Surprise! The kitchen is completely dark. It's really completely dark. There's no lights in the kitchen, and that was what she told me. And it was like, she was like, then yelled to my other sister, I won't say their real names for privacy reasons because I don't have any permission to say their names. So I'm just going to use a cover-up name, but it's close to my sister's name. I'm going to use Catherine. So I asked for Catherine, and Catherine was like, I think she yelled, if I remember this right, this is a while back when my sister told this. It's like, Catherine, did you go to the kitchen? Like, yells to Catherine. This is so weird because it's not her real name. Catherine is not her real name. And my Catherine replies like, no, why would I go to the kitchen? And so my sister says she shadow figures too. Another one was when my oldest sister, she is 40. My family is all don't blame me. She's 40 now, but I think she was a teen then. She was upstairs in her room, no one else was in the house. I think she was, if I remember, maybe 17. I don't know. I need to ask. I don't know if it was my oldest sister who told this. I'm not sure. It was. Okay, fuck it. I can't say the real name, so I can't. I'm just going to guess because I don't remember all my sister's real ages. Oh, I hope my sisters don't watch this or even know about this channel. I'm so sorry. Anyway, so she was upstairs doing her own thing. I think they had a computer upstairs as well, like those old computers. She was just there, sitting there. And then she was just sitting, like I'm sitting right now. She was just sitting there, and suddenly she hears like my dad, I don't know, fuck it, I'm going to say dad or father. Father calls her downstairs, like by her name. I'm not going to say her name. So anyway, the other downstairs, okay, she like gets up and goes downstairs. No one is there. Great. And then she goes back upstairs. And what I have researched, or what I have heard, is that those are like demons trying to trick you. Or maybe other spirits, I don't know. Still, they always like that. They will see more, like shadows and stuff like that. More often, like hearing others' names called down, seeing the shadows of the corner of their eye, like those things. Then let's go to family members, because we know when family members pass, they like to visit their other family members one more time. I just got jump scared. My mom or dad went outside just to like did this. That's not a ghost, that's just my parents going outside. Anyway, so where was I? Anyway, I'm so sorry guys if this is getting annoying, but please stick with me. These are actual stories about my family and my paranormal experience. I'm going to have to think about that title here. Anyway, back to actually what I was explaining. Anyway, so we now have family members and they visit other family members as a spirit. I stand on me, oh okay. Anyway, so that's when my grandma passed away. I think I was 10, probably. Because I remember it. I remember playing with my grandma because she always came to our apartment to eat and stuff. It was actually pretty fun. If I have any like pictures of me and my grandma somewhere, I will put it here, but if I can't find anything from my phone, this is a new phone, so I don't know if I should have. And when I will pop a picture of me when I was younger, you can see my beautiful young self. But anyway, like, she passed away in the hospital, natural causes, I think. I'm not sure. I don't even want to know, probably because my family is so fucked up. I'll get into family things maybe in the next video if you guys want to. Anyway, so my mom was at work in her old workplace when she worked at a, I don't know what that school was called, but it wasn't my old school. It was like another school a bit further away. She was cleaning there after, like, before lunchtime. So she was just there, and my grandma always had this like scent, like a perfume, and she smelled it like it was literally just came up in a random thing. It was like the exact how my grandma used to smell. Even I remember the smell. So it literally came off that, and then do I have anything where I can replace this? This fucking cutting pad. This is a blade now, like a blade from the counter. Literally flies to the ground. It's good those were plastic. They were sorry, I'm a little sick. They were plastic, so it didn't break, but it literally just came on the pool and flew to the ground. And then my mom said jokingly at the, oh, it's grandma. Oh, I don't remember, was my grandma from my mom's side or my dad's side? I think it was my dad's side. But I won't say grandma's real name, even though she's dead. I still want to keep my family members' privacy. But I will now call my grandma Lila. Just now Lila. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, my mom's savage. Anyway, my mom like says jokingly like, oh, Lila's here. And this is what she told when he got back. My mom always got home like at 8 p.m. because he had long shifts. It was rare from when back at the old place we lived. It was rare my mom like 3 p.m. or other. Otherwise, she gets home at like. Anyway, so those are some of my paranormal experience first, and then my family's paranormal. I can't speak. Paranormal stories. If you guys want more, of course I have more, but I don't want to make this video like an hour long. So that was it for now, and this is of course my first video, so don't judge me in my fucking English. I'm so sorry. Don't take advice on me. I swear too much. I should start fixing that. I'll get to. Anyway, that was all for today, and hopefully you enjoyed this video. I know it's kind of odd, but at the same time you guys get to see me without a wig and without playing in character all the time. So I will be trying to make even one video per week, because of course school life, this is shit. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I will be back when I get an idea, either a paranormal video, just a vlog about maybe morning routines, or just a random ass video. Maybe I'll bring one of my friends. Maybe it would be fun to show you guys my friends. Like, they are absolutely amazing. I love my friends, and one of my friends is subscribed to my YouTube channel, so it's just out of my perspective. They are so lovely. They are awesome. So if you guys want, maybe I will ask some of my friends to, if they want to appear on one of my videos. It will be fun. I love my friends. They are absolutely amazing. And this is actually, they are not toxic. They are fun to hang around with. They always make me laugh, but it's good because I am hard to get laugh. But they do so much stupid things that I actually laugh so much. They are just, I feel so comfortable around them. And I'm a really introverted person. But my own group, I'm always just up to crazy shit, and I just love them. So see you on the next video. Bye!